Today we're going to talk about the company Adidas, especially their input in the FIFA World Cup this year, 2014, and their production of soccer balls and soccer equipment in Pakistan. I'm Zoe.
And I'm Alkmini.
And we're from grade 7. So we are going to evaluate the company on how good they pay their workers, how healthy their environment is, and so on. You'll see as we continue.
Does the company offer a fair wage to its workers? No, because they only pay them 6 cents an hour, which is not enough for them to live. Also, lots of people have families that they need to feed, or even if they don't have families, it's like them and their wife or husband, and they still need to get food somehow, but they don't get paid enough to be able to have food. Is the wage enough to live a comfortable life? No, because the money is way too little, which results in their families and themselves not being able to do things that other people do. They still get to do most of the average things, but things like going to the cinemas or buying a phone can't happen. Does the company employ children? Yes, they employ children because they feel like no matter your age, you can still work. They also don't have enough workers sometimes, which results in them having to employ the children. Do the employees get any benefits? No, but a lot of them don't mind because they say it's a big honor to produce products for Adidas. But some who mind quit their jobs, or if they need the money, they complain a lot. Are the working hours fair? Normal working hours are around 10 hours a day. That is fair to most people because in developing countries, working 10 hours per day is normal. Most people have to work overtime and don't get to ask why because they will get fired if they ask. Is the working environment healthy and safe? No, the workers are working in an environment without any air conditioning. In many pictures, the workers are sitting on the floors without appropriate tables and chairs, and there is not enough light in the rooms that they are working.
So Adidas soccer balls. Adidas, from the company Alkmini was talking about earlier, buys soccer balls for $6 from companies in Pakistan. Of that, 50 cents, and only 50 cents are given to the workers. The rest of that money goes to materials and other things. A country in Pakistan called Boycott, this one, produces around 53 million balls a year. Currently, the Adidas Bazooka, the official soccer ball for the FIFA World Cup, costs $160 for us to buy. But then the company that produces them only gets $6 of that. The profits of the Adidas company. In 2013, the profits of Adidas went up 49% to an average of US dollars $1,077,953,900, even though their sales went down 2.6% to $19,846,953 million. Sorry, that's $19,846,953,000. Sorry about that. Currently, Adidas is counting on the FIFA World Cup to boost their sales and earnings. Because Adidas is the main sponsor during the World Cup, it will always be visible and therefore benefit a lot. Their profit target for this year is between 1.14 billion to 1.28 billion US dollars, and that's a lot of money. The income of workers. Although normal workers in Pakistan producing the soccer balls for Adidas earn about 6 cents an hour, as Alkmini told you earlier, the CEO of Adidas, called Herbert Heine, has an annual income of about 3,692,711 US dollars. Compared to the people that work there, that's a lot of money. Advertising and endorsement of Adidas. This year, Nike and Adidas are competing a lot for sponsoring soccer players and teams. Even though previously Nike was not very interested in soccer, they have now found out that soccer is actually one of the things that can get you the most money. And now Nike is sponsoring 10 teams, whereas Adidas is only sponsoring 9 of 32 teams. The teams Adidas Adidas sponsors includes Argentina, Colombia, Germany, Spain, Japan, Mexico, Nigeria, Russia, and other than that, Adidas is sponsoring 48 soccer players in Africa, 246 soccer players in America, 75 Asian soccer players, 450 European soccer players, and one soccer player from Oceania. It is also sponsoring 67 national teams, and in total, Adidas spends $2,317,440 a year to pay for endorsement. Lionel Messi is an example of a person that gets money for endorsement of Adidas. As part of the Argentina team, obviously he endorses it, and so he earns around 19 million US dollars for his endorsement. Now that's not only from Adidas, but most of the money comes from Adidas. So according to the information that we just said, do you think we should buy or boycott the Adidas products?
I think we should boycott it because first of all, I think the work environment is way too not stable enough and like unhealthy and bad, and they get way too little money compared to what we buy it for.
But then I agree that it should be boycotted, but then I think in Pakistan, everything that you buy doesn't cost that much of money. I read an article that there's actually 2 companies producing for Adidas, one of them that we mentioned and another one that pays a little bit more, not that much more, and it also doesn't employ children, for example. The working age has to be 18, and I'm not sure how much they pay, but then I think with 6 cents an hour, it's not a lot, definitely, but I heard that you can actually live a normal life with that money in Pakistan or something.
Yeah.
Because Pakistan is actually a really cheap country and everything.
I mean, I guess yes, but
Definitely
still.
you should boycott it, considering that the CEO of Adidas earns so much money, whereas the workers that work so much, they earn so little.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely. Anyways, as we were mentioning earlier, this is the Bazooka, the official soccer ball for the FIFA World Cup 2014. And this is our bibliography. Maybe you can read up on it a little bit. It's actually quite interesting, some of it. So
there's also some information we didn't mention because this presentation cannot be that long. You can just go search it yourself.
So thank you, and we hope you learned something. And make sure, don't buy Adidas. Boycott it.
Even though, never mind.
Thank you.
Bye.
Sorry.